Let's talk about preventing falls now. And those over 65 years old, this is really serious. A serious fall could even be deadly.
Yeah, they can lead to a lot of serious issues. There are lots of things we need to be aware of. Dr. Diane McAllister, the Chief Medical Officer at St. Juris Porter Adventist Hospital here, to talk about some new recommendations. What I like about these recommendations is they're simple.
They are simple.
Yeah.
Two simple things. One is increasing vitamin D intake in people over 65. The second is an exercise program and sometimes some physical therapy to improve strength and coordination.
Vitamin D, what does that do?
Well, vitamin D, it turns out, is necessary for the muscle cells to make some proteins. And as we get older, our receptors that pick up that vitamin D decrease. So increasing vitamin D supplements actually helps those muscles make proteins, which improve strength.
How much vitamin D are we talking about?
Well, it depends on age, but in general, 51 to 70 years old, you should be taking about 600 international units. When you're over 70, you should be taking 800 international units a day. And it takes about a year for that to really fully get into effect.
Even here in Colorado, though, with all the sunshine we
Right.
get, and, you know, we feel like we get more than most folks.
Yeah, even with the sunshine, we've done a great job of preventing skin cancer by using sunscreen, so
that prevents the vitamin D as well.
Right. Good thing there's pills.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about the people who are most at risk of falling. What kinds of risk factors are there?
There's three basic risk factors. One is just age. The second is history of falls previously, and interestingly, 30% of community-dwelling adults over 65 have had a fall in the last year. So that's a lot of people. And then history of mobility problems. And then obviously there's some medications and other things that contribute.
You talked about exercise. How does that just make us stronger? Is that essentially what it does?
Well, it does make us stronger, but actually exercise helps improve our balance and our perception of changes in level, so it helps us in a couple ways.
Any other tips you have for preventing falls?
Well, you know, some standing things are getting rid of throw rugs, making sure you have adequate lighting in your house, and then adding grab bars in the bedrooms. And all those things will help decrease your chance of falling at home.
Are you mean bedrooms, bathrooms, where it can be kind of slippery in the bathrooms? Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. Is that the most, where most of those falls occurs, in the bathroom?
A lot of falls happen in the bathroom because people don't have the strength to get up out of the tub or it's slippery. Yeah. But a lot of falls happen over throw rugs, and what we note is our eyesight gets worse as we get older, and people in dim lighting don't see the hazards or the changes in level in their house.
Okay. It's always hard to talk about these issues with our aging parents or other aging people we really care about, because you don't want to make it feel like, you know, they're not as independent anymore. Do you have any recommendations of how people might want to go about that?
Well, you know, I think first is going at it from, we're concerned about you. We want you to stay healthy. We want you to stay in your home. And the physical therapy services will come in and do an assessment of a home, and so you can have a third person point out the hazards instead of taking that responsibility yourself, which often helps families.
Looks like it keeps you from looking like you're nitpicking or something.
Right. Exactly.
It can make it safer.
And it might be their favorite throw rug you're asking them to get rid of.
Exactly.
Right.
You've got to be careful about that.
Yep.
All right. Dr. Diane, thank you. We appreciate it. As always, if you've got a topic or a question for Dr. Diane, you can email 11 a.m. at thedenverchannel.com, and she's here every Wednesday. And so you can just click on Staying Healthy there on our website, and you can read the doctor's weekly advice. All kinds of great topics for you and your family.